Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Sunday morning. I've been seeing a lot online videos and articles about how there are no shoppers or very few shoppers in the store, especially this past weekend or just here recently. So I want to talk about that and our experiences that we went out, ventured out yesterday. Also, there's a story about some mass layoffs that I want to share. I also have an awesome verse to share with you. First, I want to go ahead. I haven't showed Teddy in a while. Teddy jumped up in my lap a while ago, so I want to show Teddy a minute. Yeah, I always show Ella. Well, not always, but I show Ella a lot. So, Teddy, you want to say something? How's it going, man? You doing okay? How's your day been so far? Yeah. You have some coffee? Okay, buddy. We love Teddy too. He's a good dude. All right, come on down. Oh, you want some too? You want to come up? You want to come up? You want to come up here? You want to come up? Oh boy, here we go. She got jealous, I guess. You want to say hello too? Okay, Ella wants to say good morning also. Say hello. Okay. How's it going, man? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. There you go. All right, y'all behave. Okay. Are the stores empty of shoppers or what? I've been seeing some things about that. Now, Mrs. Dawg and I ventured out to some stores yesterday afternoon, and I'll tell you what we found. We went. Now we didn't go to the Walmart. No, we didn't. We may venture out. We may get to a Walmart today. We didn't go there, but we did go to Lowe's, Home Depot. We went to a popular sporting goods store, a local sporting goods type store. I think of it maybe as a shrunk down, a small version of Academy Sports. That's a local place here. We went there. We went to Best Buy and we went to a Kroger just to pick up a few things. And I will tell you, uh, it did surprise me how few people were in these stores. Now we went to Lowe's and Home Depot first. In both cases, we expected pretty big crowds. I mean, for one thing, it's a weekend and it's a holiday weekend. The day after Black Friday. I know Black Friday's not as big of a deal now, or this year, especially because they've been starting this Black Friday thing for all month, really, which is telling in itself about how much trouble retail has been in and how desperate they are. But at both places, Lowe's, Home Depot, very sparse crowds. I was really surprised at that. I was surprised at how many lawnmowers, riding lawnmowers out there, right out front, both stores. Bunches, I mean, a lot of them. I mean, it's like they ran out of room to put these things. Still putting the prices way up there. The smallest riding lawnmower is like $2,500. Are you serious? So it's always interesting to look at that. And then inside the grills, I mean, grills all, barbecue grills all over the place. So both of those stores, we were a little surprised in that even more, way more sparse than just a regular weekend. Let's pick any weekend during the year. It's usually more crowded than it was yesterday. The sporting goods store, I was really shocked at that. I mean, there were maybe a handful, a few people. And this is in the middle of a Saturday now, holiday weekend. I was surprised at that. Now, there may be other places. I don't know. Best Buy, more people at Best Buy than the others I just mentioned, but not as much as you would think for a huge electronics store like Best Buy. Kroger, okay, it's a food store. They have other stuff too, but it was kind of late on a Saturday afternoon, so it was not as many people as I normally see in this, especially in this Kroger. Okay, this was in Athens. That place is usually packed pretty good. Now, there's several reasons for this, I'm sure. Now, the economy, of course, is one thing. I know now people are going to say, well, dog, it's online. People are buying more things online. That's true to an extent. And I was looking at a article that said that, now this was in two different publications, the online sales, when you look at Black Friday, were like, they said a record 9 billion. But when you look further, that's only the overall online sales for Black Friday were only they were up 2% year over year. So that's not a massive increase. Okay, that's not enough to make up for the lack of people walking around in stores, for sure. So there's still a big drop off here, which I think is telling. Another thing that they said in these articles, it said that the buy now, pay later payments are up like almost 80% compared to weeks ago. So that's, inflation and higher prices is taking a toll. And it's also, especially on holidays, more people are using credit. It's not a good sign. Depends on your situation, I guess. It did say that, and I agree with this, if you're looking to buy a laptop, a computer, you may want to wait till tomorrow, Cyber Monday. The deals are probably going to be better. Okay, and a guy at Best Buy told us this as well. He said, you might want to wait till Monday if you want to buy something. And we were looking at a couple things. We didn't buy anything yesterday. We just really wanted to look. We wanted to see what kind of crowds are out there and the deals and just kind of kick the tires, on these things. And we just wanted to get a feel for, how it looks in these stores. We didn't make it to a Walmart, like I said. We're going to try to do that. We may get to that today. And if we do, I'm going to let you know how that is. Also, I wanted to mention this story. United Furniture, and I never heard of them, but pretty big company, a Mississippi-based company. United Furniture laid off almost its entire workforce the day before Thanksgiving. 2,700 people. And most of it looks like it was by email or text. Truck drivers that were out making deliveries received texts and emails letting them know, telling them that they need to return to the nearest location immediately and turn in their vehicles. Can you imagine going out and making deliveries and getting this text or email? That's not good. I mean, not a classy way to do it at all. I mean, I don't know if there's a classy way to get fired, but I mean, there's a lot better way than do it than text and email, man. I mean, that's awful. That is horrible, really. That is horrible. As far as a reason cited by company officials, it said unforeseen business circumstances. Yeah, I guess. I mean, and I think this is just the first of some to fall. I mean, the first of many to fall. I mean, we were talking last week about Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Twitter, of course. I mean, a lot of the tech companies are laying off, but other companies are as well. There may not be front page news by any means, but this is something to pay attention to. That plus lack of people in the stores. I mean, there's something to that too. I mean, I think people are so cash strapped, and then on the other side of that, people are still wanting to buy those electronics and put them on credit. Oh, I'll pay for it later. Oh, I'll get a bonus. You may not. I mean, you may not have a job in another month, so be careful. I think we need to be careful of what we spend. I know Mrs. Dawg and we got a couple of appliances that we're a little wary of. I mean, they're not dead yet, but we're like, maybe we should pull the trigger now. It's a tough thing. It's a very tough decision. I mean, do we want to spend that money now? I mean, that's up. Everybody's different. That's up to you. It's an individual family decision. But also on the layoff thing, I mean, if you work for a company and you think you may think that we're recession proof, you may not be. I mean, pay attention to what's going on, what's being said. Think about, and this is something, has there ever been a better time? Maybe it is a good time to start your own business or your own little gig or side gig or part-time thing. I I mean, think about the talent. What kind of talent do you have? I mean, can this be done online? Can you sell something? Can you make things? What kind of skills do you have that are in demand that somebody will pay for? I mean, think about that. We all have a talent, a skill, an ability that puts us better than the average bear. We all do. You may think, dog, I don't. Yeah, you do. So figure that out. I mean, a lot of people don't figure that out till later in life, but it's there. So how can you leverage that into something to where you can make some money out of it? Maybe you don't even need to make the money. Maybe it's just something you enjoy doing. It's a hobby and you can share that. That's fine too if you don't need the money. But what talent, what service, skill? Are you a landscaper? Can you build things? Like I said, can you make things? Can you make jewelry? Kind of this stuff is great online. I mean, people, it's huge. Landscaper. I mean, if you're a good landscaper and you can do something, you're a hard worker and you're physically able and you have good customer service skills, you with a little investment, it doesn't take a lot of investment to start off on something like that. I've known some guys who really built up quite a business. I mean, I know some people who can't take on any more customers. They're so busy, because they're good at what they do, and that's great for them. So think about what you can do in that respect if you need to. So I have a great passage to share on this Sunday morning. It is from Galatians chapter 6, verse 10 says, "So then, as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are of the household of faith." So we have the opportunity. Let's do the good things, okay? It comes back to us. It really does. It is paid back to us in more ways than you can imagine. Let's keep praying. Let's keep supporting each other. We do that here in this community, in this network, or this channel. So also, if you went out in the stores yesterday or this weekend, let us know what you found. Was it crowded? Was it a lot less sparse? Was it very sparse, more than you expected? Let us know that in the comments. I would appreciate it. Let's stay safe. Let's be aware. God bless you. I will see you soon.